This is Alex. I'll be explaining quiz 6, uh, problem 1 to 4. So these 4 questions. So in quiz 6, it's about concave. It's to find um, the questions when we're facing the physics of concave shaving mirror. So I've set up in the simulation that it's very clearly it's the same idea, but perhaps not the same numbers, but the same idea that how this shaving mirror will work. So your phase, in order to magnify your phase would be in between the vertex and the focal point. In between here, if you go overboard, the image would flip and it wouldn't go. You wouldn't be able to see yourself. You have to get close, and then you can see the image is actually behind the mirror. It's virtual, it's not real. So let's get into the calculations here. So for the first question, I believe it's asking if the image is where the image is. So the image is behind the mirror, as we saw in the simulation. We know this because we can calculate the focal point, which is r over 2, which is 160 millimeters. So, and from there we can use this equation, 1 over s. S is the distance between the object to the mirror. In this case, the vertex here, the object to the vertex here, and then plus 1 over x prime, which is well, we don't know the x prime yet. In the calculation we don't know is if the image is behind or in front of the mirror, but that's where we have to find out. It's equal to 1 over well, 1 over is equal to 1 over f, and f is 160. So well, we could just simply manipulate this equation to find s prime is equal to well, I skip a step here, but I did it in my calculator. It's equal to negative 480 millimeters, 0.7 to be exact. Well, the negative sign tells us that the object is behind the mirror. Well, in this simulation, it's a bit misleading because the x and y axes, well, the image is actually on the positive axles, but positive spectrum, I should say. But well, it's if you flip this mirror, it is negative over here. So it all depends on how you scale it. And the second question is asking, I believe, is the mirror real or virtual? Mirror is virtual because the image is behind the mirror again, so there isn't any light coming behind the mirror for your eyes to see. So, and for if we were to use calculations to explain this, we would say s prime is a negative number, therefore the image is virtual. The third question would be if the image is erect or inverted. Well, in the simulation we can see that the image is actually erect, but well, that's because the object, which is your face, is in front of the focal point. That's why the image is erect. And here's here I just stated that the focal point's length is more than the object's length to the vertex of the mirror. And for the fourth question, magnification, including sign, would be So m is magnification is equal to negative s prime over s. So we can simply note, so negative signs cancel out each other, which gives us a positive sign here. We get exactly 4.0. Actually, I can't believe it. Let me use my calculator to calculate it again. Well, it's actually 4.0005, but it's close enough.